What's going on? Some of you might know me from YouTube as the Credit Plug, but in today's video, I wanted to share with you an exclusive business credit product. So we're going to be going over the Pavis Business Visa Card. Now, this is an exclusive credit product. Now, this video I'm sharing with you is not even public yet, but I wanted to send this email out to you with some details about the Pavis Business Visa. This is absolutely no personal guarantee, no credit check, and I'm going to go over the details of this. Now, this is an exclusive business credit card that also comes with payment processing with no personal guarantee. Now, some of you might remember this from a couple years ago. So Pavis just recently revamped this credit product. So no longer do you need a merchant account in order to apply for this. You can apply just for the business credit card if you wish. Just some general details, right? So the Pavis Business Visa, you can build business credit, and this does not affect your personal credit. So again, this is not showing up on your personal credit report, but it will help you with building business credit. There's no personal guarantee required, and it's very easy to qualify for, even 100% approved if you do decide to open up a merchant account. Now, you don't need to open up a merchant account. So there's several different options. So Pavis and First Merchants, they do offer merchant services. However, let's say you have a business and maybe you don't accept credit cards, but you get ACH deposits to your business checking account. You can also go that route where they will actually provide a new business checking account for you exclusively for accepting payments through ACH if you decide to go with them. And this is through Cross River Bank. Some of you might be familiar with Cross River Bank. Cross River Bank is the bank that's behind the Pavis Business Visa Card. Now, one of the other great things is that the credit limits can grow with your business. So as you're utilizing the card more and putting more transactions on the account, you can grow your limit. So the initial limit is from a minimum of $100 all the way up to $10,000. Now, this is the initial application. However, over time, you can increase the limit as high as $100,000. Now, in terms of the qualification criteria, you must be a US based business and the owner must have a social security number. Now, again, the social security number is just for KYC compliance. So know your customer. And this is required at most financial institutions. They just want to use it for identification purposes. There's not going to be a hard credit check. Now, you do need to be at least 3 months time in business. You also need to be generating at least $3,000 monthly in revenue, and you must have a legal business that's not in bankruptcy. Now, a couple things to consider. There is an initial setup fee. So your business bank account will be charged via ACH, and this is the only option. Via ACH, $99.97 upon submission of the application to begin the process of establishing your new merchant account and line of credit. All right, so just to recap, so the Pavis Business Visa, there's absolutely no personal guarantee. You can get an initial limit between $100 up to $10,000. And eventually you can also get credit limit increases up to $100,000, depending on your monthly revenue. So the higher the revenue, the higher they're able to extend the limit. So after the initial approval, about 3 months later, you could submit additional documentation if you want to be reviewed for a credit limit increase. Now, again, this does help you with building business credit, and this is through Cross River Bank. So now the online portal is going to look exactly like this. So it have your business name at the top, it'll have your card number, and then it has the funds available to spend, any pending transactions, and then pending transactions to the bank account as well as to the card. Now, right here is where you specify how much money is going to the card and how much is actually going to your business checking account. Now, here's what I mean by that. Now, once you get set up with your bank account through Cross River, so they'll give you this direct ACH and factor-in deposit instructions form. So let's say, for example, you have a customer that's sending you $1,000. Now, basically what you would do is update your ACH instructions, your payment instructions, with the information that you have right here. So it'll have an account number, it'll have a routing number, and right here is just a paper check. So let's say you have a customer who's paying you you, let's say $1,000. So that $1,000 will then go through the Cross River checking account to get set up as I just showed you. So you're going to send your client those instructions for ACH. And so let's say $1,000 goes into that account. And then between that account, 75% is going to go through your main checking account. So your main business checking account that you've had set up previous before applying, right? So 75% can go there. And then 25% will go to your Pavis Visa. So one of the reasons why this is in place so that, you're always putting money towards whatever balance you have on the account. And so pretty much how it flows, the $1,000 goes to the Cross River account. 75 might go to, let's say if you have Chase or Navy Federal or whatever, your main business account will get 75% of that. Then 25% will be applied to the business Visa account. And you can actually specify how much you want to go to the card, how much you want to go to your main bank account. Now, right here in this example, this is just a $3,500 credit limit. And again, initial limits can go as high as $10,000. And you could also get review for credit limit increases after 3 months. Now, this is a great option, especially if you're looking for a way to not only be able to accept payments, but also to have a credit card for your business that separates your personal and business expenses and will help you with building business credit, because this does report, and they have initial limits from 100 up to 10,000, and you can get periodic credit limit increases as high as $100,000. Another great benefit, there's no personal guarantee and there's no hard credit check. Now, in terms of other data points, they do a soft pull on Experian Personal. So they will be looking at your Experian Personal, but again, it's just a soft inquiry. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that you do not want to have your Experian credit report frozen or have a fraud alert on your credit report, because you will automatically get denied if your credit report is frozen or if there's a fraud alert. So just make sure you understand that before you apply. Now, previously you did have to have a merchant account set up, but basically what they have now is they have an account where you can receive ACH deposits. Now, this is a great option, especially if you want to just add an extra layer of security between your main business checking account. So when you get set up, you can opt to have the ACH account where this is through Cross River Bank. So then you have deposits coming in through that account. So if you do have clients who do ACH, you can give them the Cross River account, which is ACH only. So they're not going to be able to withdraw any money out of that account instead of giving them your main checking account, right? Because as a lot of you have heard recently, certain institutions have had situations where, people were having their accounts compromised because, for whatever reason, and having your main checking account exposed puts you at, a greater risk. So I think this also provides a layer of protection and security, because with the ACH only account, only money is going in and they don't really have your main checking account number, right? And so then it's basically having a bank account in between your main bank account. So you'll have the Cross River account, and then from the Cross River account, again, 25% of whatever the ACH deposit will go to the credit account, the business Visa card, and then 75% will go to your main checking account. Now, I just want to put this information out there just to give you guys a head start before we actually put this out on our main channel. If anyone is interested in applying, I've dropped a link in the description of the video. That's all for today. Until next time, take it easy and we'll talk to you soon.